Picked up these two 6-gallon gas tanks on Facebook Marketplace the other day. He gave me both for 50 bucks, which I think is just insane because those are super expensive at West Marine. He got them because his gas tank was being rebuilt and he wanted to keep on fishing. Now it's rebuilt, didn't need them anymore. So 50 bucks is quite a steal. I also forgot to vent my gas tank in here overnight, and it gets pretty hot in here, so it definitely got gas everywhere. So it smells like gas in here real bad. Some matting was starting to lift up, so last night I put some stuff on it to hold it down. But today we're gonna take the Haswing out for its first trial. I've never used one of these. These are definitely, like, I believe the cheapest bow mount trolling motor on the market. I think you can get these on Amazon. I've never used one. I stole it on Facebook Marketplace for 240 bucks. I think it looks really good on this boat. So if it runs well and it performs well and it's as good as the Minn Kota Co-Pilot back there, because they're both 55-pound thrusts. So if this one's just as good, things might change around here, because even brand new, I think you can get one for less than 700 bucks. So I mean, who knows? I got a deep cycle charging right now because I want to have it fully charged so we can get the most out of this trolling motor. I'm about to go buy a plug because I usually just hardwire trolling motors to batteries because I don't have a bunch of electronics on the boat. I just have one battery, so I just hardwire it. I usually snip plugs and just, you know. But I think I'm going to get a plug and wire the plug to the battery and then just plug it in so I can, you know, take it on and off with ease. I don't have to like untwist wing nuts all the time. I can just pop off. Anywho, we're going to go grab one of these at West Marine, probably get some lunch, and then come back, wire things up, and then we'll be on the water. The gas tanks have no relation to this video at all. I just love a good deal. If you watched the last Carolina Skiff video, this bruise right here is where the hydrofoil was whacking into my leg. Got bananas, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries in here somewhere. There's the avocado. We're gonna crack into that. Probably kill one of these raspberries, and that's gonna be lunch. We got a Aloha chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar for dessert, which is sweet. This is like the only chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar that I've ever had that actually tastes like cookie dough. These things are sweet, but I'm gonna crack into this avocado. Got a super soft one because I'm just gonna cut it open and just eat some avocado mush with a fork. Raspberries are good too. Dash diet, I mean, this is kind of what it looks like. I go to the store, get a bunch of fresh fruit, avocados, and that's basically what it is. Every once in a while I'll throw in some 100% whole wheat bread, and for dinner I always have ground turkey or chicken breast, but for lunch it's usually like this. Parked in the shade under this tree. Baby's taking a nap in the back of the truck. I'm gonna enjoy this, watch the boats, look for a cool skiff, and yeah, can't beat it. How do you feel about this? I think it's pretty good. I've had an avocado for lunch every single day for like 3 months now, so I try and just change it up as much as I can. When I'm just eating with a fork, I try to get the softest, mushiest avocado I can as well, so I don't even have to cut it. But yeah, this stuff's great. Pair it with a limoncello LaCroix. I stopped drinking caffeine a couple years ago. I haven't had caffeine or regular soda or anything, and dang, it's been so long. And these LaCroix really fill the void. Like, once you've gone long enough without regular soda, you crack open a icy lime LaCroix. It'll taste just like Sprite. And orange LaCroix tastes just like Fanta. Like, whenever you get all that bad stuff out of there, this stuff's not that bad. It's still the good life, trust me. On my way out, spotted a J16. With that J16 in the Main Coda 55 up front, Yamaha 25 in the back, around here, I don't know of a better skiff to just keep around these waters. Just so skinny, long, wide, so versatile around here. Got back from West Marine. They didn't have an appropriate adapter for this. They had a really limited selection, so I just got a couple of these. So I'm gonna redo everything, and I'm gonna put this plug right here, make it really practical, I guess. And then we're gonna plug it in, and then we're gonna get out there. I had to wire up an extension, and I had to wire like an extension to the plug as well so it can reach out to the battery. I didn't film any of that because I'm not trying to get hated on. But I mean, it is what it is. It works for now. Looks clean enough. I'm about to use this to drill a hole here, and I'm gonna have to do it a couple times to get a big enough hole. Just because this is all I have right now. Also, I'm sure you could get an adapter for this on Amazon pretty cheap, but I'm trying to get on the water today. So I just got what West Marine had. So yeah, I'm about to get up here and drill a hole and mount the plug, and then we should be good to go. I know I keep saying that, but soon enough we'll be good to go. Okay, I have the plug in place, and with enough wire to put the battery out here if need be. If all goes to plan, I'll be able to tuck it in up here, but if not, then like I said, I have enough to put it down here. The battery just barely didn't fit under here. In the next couple of days, I'm gonna switch to a lithium battery anyway, and try and find one that's a little bit shorter that I can slide up there just for looks. And then this thing needs to be plugged in. I mean, the battery up here is not the end of the world either. I think it'll help get on plane and everything because I've been running solo. So, I mean, as far as the trolling motor, it's a pretty clean look. The battery's ugly. But let's hop down and take a look. I mean, the plug is pretty sweet. Glad we have a usable plug now. Fits in there nice and snug. Yeah, that's sweet. All right. What is that, 100%? Works for me. I guess let's run it through its courses right now, just to make sure that we don't get out on the water and it not work for some reason. He showed me that it worked whenever I bought it, so I'm just kind of going over the how to pair this remote. I mean, the remote looks like it's seen better days. I might have to crack this open and take a look at what's going on in there. But I'm trying to like reset the remote to pair with it, I guess. But it's acting funny. I came inside and I took it apart. Don't see anything crazy other than that it was like silicone down. Somebody maybe broke it, or somebody maybe got in here to try to fix it before. So it must just be something with the board on the motor. So I'll go back out there and try and link it back together. Okay, we are on the water. I want to start off by saying that the battery just wasn't charged. So I found a charger in the house. Actually, this is the baby monitor charger, and it worked great. So I went back out to the garage, tested everything. It's in good operating order, and I waited for a nice windy day with some heavy current to come out here and really put this thing to the test. So we're about to set sail and find a spot with some crazy current and see what this thing could do. All right, we have now gotten to the first spot. Usually when I try to fish these power lines, it's just a battle with the current the whole time. So we're gonna kill the engine and we're gonna drop her in the water, see what it can do. First, we're gonna start in the middle of the channel and try and cruise over to these power lines. The current is definitely ripping, so we'll be in for a good test. First things first, we're gonna plug her into the new plug. Very happy with the plug. Get her in there. She's in. She lit up. Let's get this out here somewhere. That'll do. I'm sure that'll be fine. Kick her in the water. We'll probably drop her a little bit more than that. Give her a fighting chance. That should do it. Let's see if this turns on again. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. All right. On. Speed up. It's gonna take some. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, that's full speed. I mean, we're definitely cruising. And yeah, this is the Haswing. I think it's the Cayman, 55-pound, 12-volt. We got a fully charged deep cycle battery back there, and I mean, it's definitely pushing us. We're going with the current for sure. Whenever we get over here, I'm gonna take a sharp right turn, try and go against the current, and see what happens with that. But I mean, we're definitely moving and grooving, so first impressions aren't too bad. All right, turning against the current, we'll go dead on. I mean, it's fighting it pretty good. It is fighting it pretty good. I have like a anchor point that I'm looking at, and we're definitely, oh yeah, we're actually definitely cruising pretty good. I watched one video that said it was rather noisy, like but it doesn't sound really any more noisy than a Minn Kota. This is definitely going up to bat with the Minn Kota 55 co-pilot. But I mean, we're making some headway against this current, which is good. I guess let's see how much we need. We'll go down one. We're still Still cruising. Put down one more. Still cruising. Go down one more. We're moving a little bit forward still, which is impressive. Go down one more. All right, that has us pinned in there. Yeah, we're pinned right here. So I mean, not bad. I don't know how many clicks it takes to get to the bottom, but let's see. All right, so I'll say about halfway to pin us against the current. All right, so it's 10 beeps, full speed. Sweet. Let's see if it'll throw us over this wake. Whoa, take a seat for this. Sheesh. Might even walk to the back for this one. Let's see what she does. Not too shabby into the channel. I mean, definitely don't have her deep enough for all that nonsense, but let's stand back in the front, get her a little more in the water. I mean, the movement is great though, honestly. Let's cruise back over to these power lines. I am impressed though. I mean, it doesn't take much to impress these days, but it's not bad at all. I don't see any flaws so far. I see a lot of pros is what I meant to say. I almost said cons. I'm not sure why, but I see a lot of pros, especially with the price. Cruising into these power lines, going with the current. Obviously, it's cruising. Let's see. All the way down. Let's turn up 1. See if it'll do anything. 2, 3, 4. All right, now it's starting to turn us. So, you know, four pushes of a button to turn, and then maybe one more to pin us in. See if it is that halfway. This is a way better anchor point. 6. Okay, 6 buttons, and it pinned us. We're actually moving a little bit forward, so I would say, I guess, halfway pins us against the current. Okay, all right. I mean, I guess so far this is a good review. I'm not sure about the plastics. I'll get into more of that here in a little bit. I think it looks pretty sweet. I also figured out that these Haswings are a little longer on the market than I thought of. I thought we were talking about a couple years, but I saw a video that went back 6 years for a review. Yeah, see, we're still on the 5 button and or the 6 button, and it's pushed us past the anchor point pretty well. So I would say for sure 5 will pin you. But yeah, I guess these have been on the market for a while. I just haven't seen a whole bunch of them around here, Jacksonville Beach area. I would assume maybe, I don't know. I just haven't seen many of them. So I figured, one, they're either not that good or they were new to the market, but they've definitely been on the market for a little while. But the review that I watched is way more like fishing centric, and I'm trying to just see what it can do on some open water with some pretty stout current coming our way. So that's what I'm trying to bring to the table, because that's what I want in a trolling motor. I want to be able to not really check the wind speed or the currents. I just want to be able to get out there and fish. I know this is a 14-foot skiff, so it doesn't take much to push it, but there's definitely trolling motors out there that wouldn't be able to pin us against the current. But yeah, I could have fished that power line pretty easily, which is good. That's all you can ask for out of a trolling motor, especially, you know, half speed, painting you against the current. It's not going to kill the battery, especially if you got a big dog like that. So yeah, I'm going to cruise on to the next spot. Just maybe find something with a little more swirly current. Maybe try and pass through the bridge over here. The current under this bridge is wild, so if it can go through that part of the channel, then this trolling motor will get my seal of approval for sure. See here how the current is just ripping. We got some rollers. I'm gonna park it at this sandbar so we can take a deeper look at this trolling motor, and then we're gonna try and send it through the bridge. So, first impressions of the Haswing Cayman 55. I would say they're good. They're really good. I don't personally have a complaint just yet. It seems pretty user-friendly. The remote's not too complicated. Pairing wasn't too complicated once I charged the battery. And I mean, everything's pretty self-explanatory. The foot pedals are nice. I really like this handle right here when you take it off and put it on. Makes that really practical. It has some power to it. It can push against the current out here, which is really nice. And the locking in mechanism, let me try and show you that. It's not my favorite. There's a lot of play, I would say. Hopefully this is a good representation, but if you're trying to bring it up too fast and catch under this, you're not going to lock it in correctly, and you're gonna battle with it on the water. You're gonna have to put this back down and then bring it up at the appropriate level to then lock it into place. And so far, that seems to be the only weird thing about it, is having to be mindful of how you bring it up. I know with the Minn Kota, I really don't have to be mindful at all. But other than that, everything seems to be all right. We're about to send it through the bridge, which is sometimes a struggle for even the outboard. So, I mean, if it makes it through there, come on. Wow, all right. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. This is a no wake zone, but I mean, somebody just came and just disregarded. It is what it is. Oh, dang. I forgot to close the gas cap. I was running her wide open. Hopefully we didn't get any intrusion. We'll see. Took on a little bit of water from those wakes, but I was thinking about it, and I feel like the best comparison between the Haswing and the Minn Kota is the Yeti to an Arctic. Like, they pretty much look the same. They pretty much do the same thing. The Arctic is just a little bit cheaper. The Minn Kota just has a stronger standing name on the market, the same way the Yeti has just a stronger standing name on the market. And I mean, that's the best comparison that I can think of so far, as far as like the fishing and boating related comparison. So, I mean, I don't mind. If I got a Yeti and Arctic, whatever's in there, you know, as long as I can keep my drinks cold. Same thing with the Haswing versus the Minn Kota. As long as I'm out there fishing and it's quiet, it does the job, then, you know, what does it matter? What does the name matter? What does it matter if I got it on Amazon as opposed to going in West Marine and spending $2,700 on a Minn Kota or even a Garmin? It does what it's supposed to do. I think it looks pretty sweet. I like the black look. I know it's freshwater, but I'll rinse it down real good after this rip. But yeah, Yeti to Arctic as Haswing is to Minn Kota. Just to see what battery life is like, going to hit it full throttle all the way over to and through the bridge, just to see if it kills any of the battery at all. I know my Minn Kota, it takes forever to kill the battery on that thing. So, I mean, this is an older battery, but it is fully charged. So hopefully we can get over there and get through without running it too low. You guys aren't on the boat, so you can't really feel what I'm feeling, but the current is absolutely ripping right here. Just through this bridge, and you take a right, and that's how you get out to the ocean. So the current is usually crazy over here. That's why I wanted to take it over here specifically, to really see what this thing is made of. But we're absolutely ripping. I keep having to go right, left, just to keep on a straight path. It's really wanting to throw the skiff around. But I mean, the old Haswing's doing a good job, doing a fair job, I would say. One thing's for sure is it can do some donuts, half-speed donuts. Oh yeah. I guess another thing to keep in mind is that I didn't buy this brand new, I bought it used. So there's been some wear and tear on it, but with that being said, I guess you're not gonna get the brand new power, but I am comparing it to other used and abused Minn Kotas that I always throw on the skiffs. I'm more familiar with those. Well, it's like a Carolina Skiff 22. Hard to see from here, but those things are pretty sweet. But yeah, just comparing one used and abused trolling motor to another. So this isn't like fresh out of the box Haswing 55 review. But I mean, it hasn't been that long. This should stand the test. See, it's even ripping this 21 Robalo. I'm gonna cook it up to, I guess we are at top speed. Okay. I guess just kind of see what it does. It's absolutely ripping. If you're familiar with Jack's Beach area, then I mean, you know that this area is known to rip current. Well, I mean, we're not dealing with like big crazy swells. I mean, a little bit right here rolling in, but nothing crazy. I guess the bigger test would be if it'll swing a Yui and go back through the bridge. But yeah, it always looks super calm And when I was first into boating, I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. Throw a Ginu through here. Cruising a Ginu through currents like this, you kind of just end up like, if you don't hit throttle, you'll just be doing spinnies like teacups. It's wanting to even spin this skiff around. Ooh, it's making a louder sound. Not sure why it's making a more loud sound, but we're gonna turn around and try and rip it through the bridge. We definitely, I don't think we have enough juice to get it back to full speed. So, I mean, we're just at like 4 or 5, and we definitely are pained, so. I mean, down here, the battery is like blinking 50%. Yeah, we're definitely pained. So, I mean, I don't know if it's like not sure if it's 50% or not. It's crazy that we're already at 50%. I blame it more on the battery than the Haswing, but I mean, well, let's flip her around. She's not gonna make it back through the bridge, but I mean, to be fair, this is some crazy current. She'll guide you. Going with the current, she'll guide you for sure. Also, I mean, this Carolina Skiff J14 is a lot of boat for what it is, and like the price, it's a lot of boat. Like, I feel so stable. I wish I was fishing, but I wanted to make this more of a Haswing video than a fishing video, if that makes sense. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna flip her around and motor back in. My trial is done. It gets my seal of approval. I wish I had more battery, but to be honest, I saw enough at the beginning. In my next few fishing trips, I'll be able to see if it really was the battery, or if there's some type of power draw coming out of the trolling motor. But or if it's just like not all that, and it takes a lot of power to put it to 4 or 5 beeps. But I doubt that. I have a feeling that it's just the battery that I chose to use. A little bit of an older deep cycle battery. It did have a full charge, so it said, before I came out here. I just wanted to make sure. But well, hang on now, we're cruising. We're making a little bit of headroom. But yeah, I'm gonna lift her up and motor back in. Almost impossible to do no wake coming back through this bridge, especially with the old Skiff or the old 20. I'm gonna have to pick it up a little bit. So I mean, I don't blame the old Haswing for not pushing it back through. I probably need like an 80-pound push it back through this, with how much it's like resisting even with the 20. All that water we took on, just pull the plug and give it a little gas. It'll self-bail. With these Carolina skiffs, it'll be a little bit of a wet ride unless you kind of tilt the motor up and put that nose in the air and kind of slap little wakes and stuff. That's the only way you can get back dry sometimes, but you do what you gotta do. Nice little cruise back with the nose up. You can't beat it. The girls. Just got back to the boat ramp. What a day. You know, I would love to do this stuff for a living. Go out, review a trolling motor, cruise back, go home, make some dinner. I mean, what would be better than that? Anywho, I'm gonna go dock this thing, throw it on the trailer, and then I'll give you a proper outro. Alrighty. So, the old Haswing. A ton of motor for the money. The Cayman 55, but I think you can get one of these on Amazon for like $669, something like that. Compared to a 55 Minn Kota, you're looking at about $2,000. I mean, you can get one on Marketplace for, I would say a good deal would be $600, especially during the summer. That'd be a great deal. Like I said, I got this one for $240. So the resale is probably not quite there like it is on a Minn Kota. I honestly don't really see these on a Marketplace very often. So when I saw this one, I was like, I'll go grab it, give it a shot. But at the end of the day, it'll get you fishing. It'll push against the current. It'll pin you against the current. It'll maneuver well. So, I mean, I don't really have any complaints. Like I said, other than that one complaint about pulling it up, you kind of have to have it in the right spot. But that's not really a complaint. It's more of just like a preference. I'd rather just yank it up and go. But yo, Haswing 55, approved. I'm gonna start looking for these more often. I mean, also, it just looks pretty sweet. It has like a real sharp look to it. Makes the J14 look just complete. But if you made it to this point of the video, which is all the way at the end, you're a legend. I appreciate you watching. I really enjoy doing this stuff. All things boating, all things skiff related. The whole J14 build was very simple, but it was fun. And I really like how the boat came out. That was the, like, 2 videos back. If you want to check that out, I'd appreciate that as well. But yeah, I'll wrap this up. I know it's like a longer video than it needed to be. Probably could have made this a YouTube short, but the Haswing motor approved. Go buy one for sure. If you're looking to buy like a nice new motor, just try it, man. Buy one off of Amazon. They look good, sound good, maneuver good. I mean, that'll do it. Anywho, appreciate you watching. Go buy a Haswing. Peace.